Well, hello everybody. It's Wednesday, March something, and I'm back at what I call the channel. Found this place in, it was late December, came here a few times in January when we had those nice days, and then pretty much the deep freeze in February kept me out of here. When I first came here in December, even then this creek was pretty much frozen over, but this channel was open, and came up a couple more times and it was always open. Every time I came here I'd sample some and get some gold and then move on, wanting to do this main creek more. But I said, hey, you know, I need to make a New Year's resolution when I find some okay gold. It's okay for, you know, it's Indiana. I'm going to clean this out, so I don't know how many trips it's going to take, but I'm going to grab 2-3 buckets out of here and keep sampling the creek. I usually do production work in the morning, then spend the afternoon looking for new places. So it's kind of interesting. Again, it's always open. It's a narrow channel, and it goes up to, you can see those roots blocking a little tiny waterfall. There's really not much gold up there. Where you see that big rock setting right, I've cleaned all that out. That's down to bedrock. And I've been basically working my way down here. The bedrock dips down. You got it all to about 12-14 inches of material to go through here. Today I kept working on the central channel. I'm down pretty far, but still some cleaning out to do, clear out to the mouth. But I started working on the side here, going back, and it popped out. You see that big rock there, another one there. The bedrock basically dips hard down to the right. So I'm standing, I'm about mid-boot depth. Whoops, there's a hole. I started digging back in here and it looks really good, and that's where I've got my third bucket that I'm going to go through in a few minutes here. I'll stop and show you. I'm sure I'll have some gold in there, hopefully a few pieces per scoop. We'll see. Kind of interesting. A couple times I dug over here in this gravel and there's just nothing. So sort of got stunk, got maybe 20-30 colors out of 2 buckets. And the gold's here in the center channel. I think what's going on is, you know, you get a lot of gully washer channels like this, and they'll blow out into the main stream, and you'll see actually a big hole out in the stream, sometimes clear down to bedrock. But I think the flow's such that the main stream is stronger. And so when the water is high, it puts back pressure on this channel. And so I think the gold's just dropping out right here. So there's you know, when I get this all done, I'm keeping the gold separate, and I'll show you what the final clean out is for this whole channel, but that'll be in the future. So I'm going to get busy on this third bucket, and maybe I'll stop and we'll take a peek in the pan. Well, here's a sort of an average scoop out of that pan. There's 4 little guys there. Zoom in, there's my finger. 1, 2, 3, and there's another one, 4 over here. So not big, but pretty consistent. Get 2 to 5 out of every scoop in the bucket. So, you know, I'll take that. Well, I'm over in Brown County now on Lost Branch, East Lost Branch, a couple ridges over. It looked good on the map, but it's one of those things where it didn't work out so good. There's tons of black sand in here, and you get that real nasty pasty clay, which is good. I mean, I know it catches gold, but I got 2 specks, probably about 10 or 15 pans. So it's a gorgeous valley. It's easy to walk, and I got to head up over the hill and get out of here. Finally ran into a forestry person. He was pretty cool. We talked for a long time about what they're doing with the timber here, so it's kind of nice. He was interested in the gold, thought that was cool. So far no problem with the forest state forest people here. So I'm going to climb out of here. It's getting probably close to 4 o'clock. Grab my bucket and go. Just finishing up the cleanup from yesterday. This is got out of 3 classified buckets. And spread this out a little. You see some color there. And take a look over here. Usually find here. And so here's probably the biggest piece. That's probably, I don't know, minus 15. And a bunch more through there. So I'll end up adding this to what I've collected from that channel. Here's the vial. This is what I've gotten out of that channel so far since December. So I'll be cleaning this out and adding it to this. And maybe by July I'll have that channel finished. But it's a pretty good start for me anyhow for the year. See you later.